Nice weather is finally here, so I decided to try to do a live video. The internet doesn't reach from my house to the shop because the internet sucks up here. Super shitty internet. So I'm using data on my phone. Wasn't sure if it was gonna work, but it seems to be. So I figured I'll try to take some video while I'm doing some cleanup around the shop. Got quite a big mess going on. It's always a big mess. Starting to realize that even with more space like this, it's just gonna constantly be stuff piling up. And being a pretty big mess, at least until I get it figured out better how to manage everything. I need to try to sort this a little bit better. These shelves are supposed to be for my scrap. This whole left side is supposed to be for scrap, but got so much extra shit that I don't know what to do with. So started putting random stuff on the scrap shelf, trying to get it out of the way. Got some copper rads that are completely clean. Those are ready to go. These aluminum copper rads have to be cut. Some compressors down here. I got some wire stashed in the back there too that I put aside to take apart later, strip it. Just gonna pile up a bunch of wire until I got a decent amount. Then I'm probably gonna buy a wire stripper. Got these two weird machines from a factory I cleaned out. This one here is super heavy. Some sort of like heat press that like punches as well. Looks like this thing goes up and down. It's on a big motor. It's a mini version. Problem is I can't find it online. Tried to look both of them up. Most of the writing on them is like Chinese or Japanese or something. Tried to do a reverse image search as well. Couldn't find anything. I don't know how to use this live streaming part of YouTube, but I've done it. This is my third time trying it. Tried it at my last shop. I had to take the corrugated sheet steel off of the top here because it was exactly the amount I needed for my storage building outside. Are you coming to say hi? So it was exactly what I needed for outside. I found some more used corrugated sheet steel, but it's not the same pattern. So I needed to use something that was the exact same pattern. So it was easiest just to take that stuff down. Now up there I can replace with plywood. It's a lot easier to use plywood for up here than it is out there. For one, because of the rain, and because it's such a bigger space to cover out there. So I got the roof done out there. Took a couple videos of it already. Haven't uploaded them yet though. So I put all my garage sale stuff up there. I had quite a bit up there already, so I had to move it all. So I tried to move as much as I could, just right to the side, and then put all this stuff on the skid, on the forklift, I was gonna bring it all down. I figured I might as well leave it up a little bit so I don't have to come all the way down and all the way back up once I finish it. I've just been using this forklift as an elevator to bring stuff up to the top. What the heck have you been doing back here? Did you find a mouse again? There was a mouse inside this crate one time. The dog was doing just this, trying to get at it. This is like a whole gantry crane setup. It's meant to go on a I-beam, a nice big I-beam. This thing rolls across back and forth. And this is the actual crane part of it. I forget what it's called, but it's a big heavy duty one. I can't even get it out of that crate. I don't think there's any mice in there again, Lex. Okay, let me slide that back in. Watch out. I don't think he's in there. Is he still in there? This is a bucket full of just broken torque wrenches. This one doesn't even look broken, but most of them are broken in some way, shape or shape. This breaker bar snapped off. Some of them are maximum, so they're supposed to have a lifetime warranty. I don't know if Canadian Tire is still honoring their lifetime warranty, especially on big stuff like this. I'm not sure. Probably gonna end up scrapping most of it, but I've had that sitting around for a long time. More copper rads. These things are heavy, like 10 pounds each one. These ones are all clean, ready to go. I had it sitting over there because I hadn't put the shelf up yet. Just recently put up these two small shelves. Carrying two at a time. Not very productive working, holding my phone the whole time. But figured I'd just try to take a video for a little bit. I'm not going to be on here too long, so I actually got to get back to work and try to get some stuff done. There's so much work trying to keep up on everything up at the new place. It's actually way too much work. But yeah, there's what, 7 of them here. typically just around 10 pounds, just under or just over each one. Oh, I never noticed the comments. How do I even see them today? Just disappear all the time. Oh, there we go. I got the comments to come up on my screen now. Ike. Hey. Never noticed your comment. Good afternoon, Rodriguez. Hopefully I didn't say your name wrong there. And Cheryl. Hi. Commenting on all my videos all the time. Thank you. Never actually got a chance to talk with you. Love some copper. This is all #2 insulated wire. It's actually really heavy. That's probably like 60 pounds because it's been squished down so much. Got this other like stove wire type of cable. Same thing, it's been really squished in there, so it's really heavy. I keep lifting it up and dropping it on the top of here to squish it down. So that's a #2 insulated wire. Pretty sure this is the same price as #2 insulated wire for me. Got it full. Big rolling bin full of extension cord wire. That bin's really heavy. That bin empty itself is probably like 15 pounds, 15 to 20 pounds just on the bin. So now that it's full, it's got to be at least 150 pounds. A small bin of #1 insulated wire. Small bin of BX cable. Oh, this thing's falling over. Why is this thing not staying up all the time? There we go. Oh, thank you. It has been a long road to get here. And still haven't really made it anywhere. It's just made it far enough that I can work hard and hopefully make a living. Okay, so where's the rest of this? Yeah. Northeast PA. I'm not sure where that is. Hey, I'm from Canada, so I don't know a lot of the states. Sell stuff on eBay too, and can never even figure out where it's going because I don't know all of the states. It might be funny to some people, I guess. More #1 insulated wire. This is some faucets. This little bin of just zinc. I don't know why I have it sitting over there by itself. Not very organized right now. Got a small bucket of small transformers. Got another small bucket of small transformers at the front of the shop. These are all gas valves from furnaces. There's a whole bin here, whole bin here. So control boards from furnaces. More control boards from furnaces. Bunch of induction motors from furnaces. A little bit of scrap batteries. Wait a second. Sounds like somebody just drove in. They just pulled in. It's one of the guys that I rent to. I rent some space for them to store their trailers and stuff like that, their equipment for their business. Yeah, I definitely love what I do. That's the best part about it. It's always fun, it's always exciting, and I love the treasure hunting part of it. It keeps me happy, and been blessed and lucky enough to be actually able to make some money doing what I like to do, so I can't complain. Pennsylvania and New Jersey, oh, that's cool. What are the scrap prices like in Pennsylvania? Like for shred, what is the prices? From what I've seen, I'm really lucky here. The prices are super high for shred. Oh, it's same with Texas. Pretty sure Texas, from what I've seen, is substantially lower prices than here. Which doesn't make any sense to me why prices would be better in Canada. Like I'm in Ontario, Canada. Why would the prices be better here than in the States? I thought a lot of our scrap got sent to the States. What do I know? So the right side is supposed to be stuff to sell on Kijiji. All of this is supposed to be stuff to be resold. It's just really messy right now. I got my own tools sitting on top of stuff that's supposed to be resold. It's a little bar fridge from my old shop. I keep having to open this door. I'm trying not to let it start to stink on the inside because I think I could resell it, but everything is filthy right now and probably stinks. No, it doesn't stink, but it's filthy, so I gotta wash it. So, just trying to get some work done out here. Yeah, I bought all of the shelving from a warehouse that was closing down. I found it on Kijiji. They were trying to sell a whole bunch of stuff that was in the warehouse, and one of the things was pallet racking. They had a really shitty ad, so I just told them I'd come and look at it. When I got there, they had a whole bunch, so I made them a deal for everything. I bought all of the pallet racking they had. Another guy that was there was trying to buy some of the pallet racking off of me after I just bought it, but I kept it all. I put up these two first. I had to cut them down to 12 feet because they're actually 16 feet tall. So I cut these ones down, put these shelves up, and then I put the roof on top. But like I said, recently I had to take that roof down because I used it for my outdoor storage building. I'll show you it. Took some video of building it. I haven't posted it yet. This will be the first time I've showed it finished. So it's the exact same pallet racking that was inside. One sec, I'm gonna look at the comments. I feel like I'm missing people's comments. Yeah, I guess I could like share more of my story and how everything has happened and how I've got here. Different struggles I went through to get here, I guess you could say. It hasn't been easy, but I don't like dreading on the past or being too concerned about the past. Just focus on the future and doing good now. But got this whole thing built, got the roof up on there. It's quite a bit of work and quite sketchy trying to go up on top of here to build it. Got most of it done. Just got this little gap in the center. I think I'm going to put a clear piece of plastic so it lets some sunlight through. And got a bunch more cross beams for the shelves over there. A whole pile over there, plus more on here. And it adds some more shelves. So it's easier to store stuff. I don't need such big gaps in between. So I'll add a little bit out here. And then there's some left too to add some more shelving on the inside. Racking. The big gaps are good for some things, but some other things are not good for. Got the ATV over here. Broken up ATV. I bought for cheap. And unfortunately, I got it for cheap because it's a piece of crap. First, the gas tank was like completely rotted out, so it took a lot of work to try to clean it. And then when I cleaned it, there was a bunch of holes rotted right through. So then I had to try to seal up the holes and repaint the inside of the tank and the outside of the tank. It's a big mission. Finally got it done. Cleaned the carb, put the carb back on, and then it ran for a little bit, but the gears are completely mashed. So I don't know what's wrong with it, but gotta take it apart and probably replace the gears. I don't know how that even works. And this golf cart that I got is scrap. Somebody actually just gave me this golf cart for free. Well, I had to take all of the stuff off their farm property. And most of it was like really big, long pieces of like light fencing and stuff. So I had to use a big trailer. It was big, bulky stuff, and it wasn't worth very much other than, of course, this golf cart. I got the golf cart home. I let it sit here for like a month and a half before I realized that the thing was actually running. I'll have to show you in another video because I zip tied this tarp to it. That'll be another video. Got some aluminum over here. This is all clean aluminum or stainless. It was taken apart. Just got shit everywhere. Big mess. Little pieces of aluminum over there. This is where I pile up all my aluminum that needs to be taken apart. This is some clean extruded aluminum. Scrap trailer right there. $0.10 per 100 pounds. What does that work out to? 200, like a ton if it's 2,000 pound ton? Yeah, I guess so. Right now, the shred prices here just went up to 350 a ton. So it's 350 for 2,000 pounds. Which is crazy. Can make a killing off of steel if I could find more of it. I'm so busy. This is all copper and brass from HVAC guys that I just keep taking out of the truck and putting in a bucket. I'm gonna go ahead and sort this stuff out first, get this out of the way. Then I can move on to start getting to some of this other stuff. I got, what, 6? No, just 5 tankless water heaters to take apart still. That's where those copper rads came from. So there'll be 5 or 6 more there to add. That's pretty much it for the scrap stuff right now. I guess I can show you my motors. This is a whole pile of electric motors. And these are all motors that look like they're still brand new. I only keep them over here if they look like they were just installed or recently installed. So all these ones are like brand new looking. Planning on trying to sell them on eBay, but I've had, I think I got 3 or 4 of them posted, and I've had them posted for like a year. Nobody's even made an offer on any of them, I don't think. So I'm not sure if those ones are worth reselling or not. But that's just the scrap ones. I mean, the ones that I'm gonna resell, hopefully. Might end up scrapping them. I got a whole pile of scrap ones. Small pile here, and I got a big pile on the side of the garage over there. I'll go out there in a minute and show you the pile. This is a dog's favorite spot to lay. Either here or over there underneath the blue beams. I got stuff piled up everywhere. Put this gate here because I figured I might want to keep it. Slowly turning into a hoarder, wanting to keep everything. It's a little bit bent, but I think I could get it to work. Some steel and aluminum mixed in here underneath the snow. Another gate. This is just like a fence part of it. It's the same thing, it's bent, but I figured I might be able to use it. I just keep putting stuff back here. Just keep piling up stuff and saying I'm gonna do it later. Eventually I get around to it, but it seems to take forever. The shed was already here when I moved in, but the roof was like big holes in it and it was leaking and stuff, so I fixed it up a little bit, added some wood. There's big holes in the side, so I added some sheets of plywood and then put some aluminum sheet on the top. I just use this building for storing firewood. There's firewood underneath there. And my metal, any like good metal that I want to keep aside in case I want to use it for a project. A whole bunch of this stuff. This heavy duty sheet steel, checker plate. And because I had no space, I just put this dirt bike and scooter in here. They're both something I got as scrap. People just wanted to get rid of it, so I got it as scrap, and then didn't want to scrap it, so I put it aside here. Figure I might actually try to do the project myself. The scooter is missing a motor, but it's belt driven, so it looks like it'd be pretty simple to add a motor to. So I think I can get this working. It'll be fun. The dirt bike, the top end is missing. And the guy said the top end was blown, so he was trying to replace it and then just didn't finish it. Everything else seems pretty good on the bike. And it's a 110cc, so it's a Chinese one. The guy said that pretty much any 110cc, like Chinese brand top end would work off of an ATV or a dirt bike. So hopefully I can come across one of those for free or for cheap and then try to get that thing working. It's actually really hot in here. does the trick. And then this shed here, oh, sorry, bud. This shed here, somebody actually paid me to take it. It was taken apart already. It was just in a pile because it got blown over in the wind, they said. So I charged them to take it away. It's a flat rate as a junk removal. I think I charged them 120 bucks. But it was literally 5 minutes down the street from here, and it was in a neat pile beside the garage. So I brought it back here and managed to get it put back together. Had to use some extra wood and a whole bunch of extra screws and stuff, but got it to go together. Got it put up, kind of sketchy, it was kind of flimsy, and then I built this shelf inside of here. So the shelf adds a lot of stability. See, I added a piece of wood up here too. It's a lot stronger, so now it seems pretty good. So now this is my actual garden shed, so I can store all my lawn equipment, gas. Don't want to keep the gas inside the shop, just safer to keep it outside, somewhere where I'm not going to be cutting metal and stuff like that. So I got 2 generators in here. I got one sitting out front of the shop, and not a single one of them is even working right now. They all should be working, but they all have little problems. The one was working perfectly, but then the pull cord snapped. Another one, one of them I haven't messed with other than trying to start it. And the other one just stopped running. I think it needs to be, the carb needs to be cleaned. You can see my fancy lock I got going on there. I should keep out the intruders. Soaking up the sun, huh? Just surrounded by cornfields. It's really cool when there's no corn here. Oh, I didn't know I could zoom in. Just picked up a Chinese Apollo. Nice. I wish I could have got a bigger bike like that. It could be much more worth spending the time and money to get it fixed up if it was a 250 instead of a small 110 like that. Small little 110 pit bike. There's lots of scrappers here too, where I'm from. I'm close to Toronto. So it's Toronto, Ontario. It's obviously a really big city, and lots and lots of people, lots and lots of scrappers around. And like the scrappers around here they're pretty serious and territorial kind of thing. You start going into different people's, like you move to a new area and you're gonna have somebody say something to you when they see you. Explore more vlogs. Yeah, I've seen him a bunch. I was always watching him before. I used to watch YouTube more often when like he used to be called Dumpster Marcus. So I used to go dumpster diving all the time as well. But yeah, I follow him on Instagram as well, and I see most of his stuff popping up on there more often than YouTube now. Oh, really? I think I might have seen that video, actually, when he was saying he's got that Kawasaki. That's too funny. Yeah, most of the people you guys are mentioning are people that I watch as well. And on YouTube doing scrap videos and watching them. I used to watch them a lot more. So most of the bigger guys that do scrap, I'm subscribed to as well and watch their videos. Just don't have the time like I used to sit around and watch videos. I like watching, like sometimes I just put it on in the background and just listen to the videos when I work. So flatbed trucker. Was flatbed trucker like a scrap channel, or was it for a different, like for driving trucks of some sort? Okay. You staying back here? This trailer is completely fried. The only thing that might even be usable is the axle. I brought it back here with the lawnmower. I towed it with the lawnmower just to take all the wood out and throw it in the shed. And that was before it snowed. So since then, I've just left it sitting back here. I don't want to tear up the grass too much. So it's fine for it to sit there. Okay, now I'll hopefully show you guys the pile of electric motors I got going on the side of the garage over here. Got this car here, scrap car. It's either 2010 or 2012 Ford Fusion. It's all-wheel drive. It has the V6 motor in it. It's a pretty fancy car. Has a reverse camera and heated seats. So I bought it as scrap, but it still runs and drives fine. Lady said that the wheel bearing is making pretty bad noise once you go past like 40 or 50. So I'm not sure what I should do with this. If I should resell it, if I should start taking it apart and parting it out for parts. Oh yeah, the window doesn't want to stay up. Fell off the truck or something. I don't know if I should try to keep it in good condition, resell it as it is, because it's pretty nice, but it has like 300,000 kilometers on it. Or if I should just take it back into the backfield, try to go mudding for a bit, see how long it takes to get stuck. So this is my new trailer that I got not too long ago. Got to put some bigger walls on it. But this is my bin for storing steel. So now I just have it sitting right here beside the garage. Can reverse the truck right up to it. Drop the metal right inside here. Don't have to move everything 5 times. Much more efficient. I've only used this trailer once so far to take one load in, and that was the metal that was sitting here piled up before I bought the trailer. And since that load, this is all I've managed to pile up in here. A few furnaces. So I'm just gonna leave it sitting here, fill it up. Once it's full, I just take it in, empty it, bring it back, and let it sit here. Might use it for some other jobs as well, but mainly wanted it for a dumpster for myself. I think a fly or a bee is like messing with it. So there's all the electric motors. I had to like stick them all to the side so I could put the trailer here. There's quite a bit of motors. It really doesn't look like that much when it's piled up there, but when you go to try to move them, it takes a long time, and they're really heavy. So That right there is probably, if I had to take a guess, I'd guess it's probably close to 3,000, somewhere around 3,000 pounds. Hey, what are you doing? You're gonna get hurt. Crazy dog. These two trees right here are big apple trees, so they had a bunch of apples on there last year that I was able to eat. So this year I was thinking about trying to prune the trees down. I know they grow better if you prune them better. I don't know too much about them though, so if anybody knows what I should do to try to get these apples to grow better, please let me know. I was thinking maybe I could prune them down, take off some of the lower branches, and maybe like add some fertilizer to the soil around the base or something. I'm gonna look into it, but there's two apple trees right there, and there's a third apple tree right over there. I'll try to keep you guys updated, different videos, update with progress that's going on and different things that I'm doing around the property here. It's just hard to upload stuff because my internet is so bad up here. Like a 15-minute long video will take about 12 hours to upload. So that means I gotta keep my laptop open for 12 hours just for a 15-minute long video to get uploaded. It's because of where I am. I'm kind of on the outskirts of town. The internet's just really bad. Wasn't any better options. So it's hard to upload videos. This live video seemed to be working, so maybe I'll try to do more live videos. But I'll do my best to try to keep you guys updated and keep uploading videos, but just so much on the go, not enough time in the day. So, I gotta get back to work. I've been on here for almost 45 minutes now. Can't keep walking around and slowly working like this. I'll update you guys later with some more videos, but thank you everyone for watching this live stream, and thank you everyone that commented. Let me check the comments again here. Yeah, I would definitely recommend getting some sort of car hauler type trailer. It's not that you come across cars all the time, but when you do, it's those few times that you come across it, it can make it worth it. Yeah, lots of motors. Don't know what I'm even gonna do with them. They're piling up so much. I was planning on taking them all apart. I just really don't got the time right now. So I guess I'll just keep piling them, see what happens. Tried to ask around for some pricing on them as they are, and the prices aren't very good. Like, somehow for that motor, they're offering like half the price than I can get for those sealed units. Because I found a really good buyer for sealed units. I just have to pile them up till I got a lot of them at once and bring them in. So I get a really good price on those, but it's like double the price that I'm getting offered on these motors. I'm assuming because they're worried that half of these are going to be aluminum motors. So I'm gonna have to keep searching for a better buyer, or I'm gonna have to just take them apart myself. Oh, wow, Northeast Scrapper. He definitely seems like he got your plate full. Got so much stuff on the go at once, eh? It's insane. I don't know how you do all that at once. Oh, you're retired from active fire police officer? I don't know what fire police officer is. Both? You mean both? Just a volunteer one, you mean? Yeah. I can't really talk that much either. That's why these videos are a little bit awkward. But I figured I'd just give it a shot. See how it goes. But yeah, thanks again everyone for watching. I'm gonna get going. Go inside, get a drink, and then get out here and get back to work.